Night is approaching in Solitude. It is a very misty late afternoon. I cannot see the moons, but no one else can either. I need to get into my city clothes. Soon I'll be going to the tavern to play my music, and then I'll be relieving a few pockets of their contents, and then I'll probably be doing a little breaking and entering. Tomorrow I want to finally sign up with the Bard's College. I've been kind of working up my nerve, not thinking I was quite good enough, but I think it's time, and that will be a fine day. But now it is night, or night is approaching, and it's time to do what I do: play music in the bar and steal. A very misty night. I expect I need to remove any identifying signs on that jewelry.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any building.
Understood, sir.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
I might be able to brew you an ale, but that's not really in a potion.
Quickly.
I was actually not speaking to you. It doesn't look like he's got any money.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done. You know you can afford a septim or two.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Need something? Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
This one would like to perform here.
This drink's up.
Of course.
Oh, if you insist.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
You want something from me?
This one hopes it was gratifying. Thank you, music lovers. Thank you.
Seems there's always more to
Welcome
be
to
done.
the Winking Skeever, friend. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Glad you
show you to
decided
your
to
room.
check us out.
Right this way.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
This one actually has a home in the city, but I will look at your room.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
A fine room it is.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Traitors, civil wars, dragons. Huh. Those troubles don't cross my doorway, so sit, relax.
Thank you.
Barnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire.
His pockets were pretty rich, too.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
I have not.
People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarma, if you're interested.
I will do that.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
World is full of strange things.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
This one was going to rob him blind, but I have decided I like him. I'm not going to rob him blind. I'm going to rob someone else blind. Not blind, just, just a little bit lighter in the pocket.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Don't think about it anymore, child. It's best to put it out of your mind.
You want something from me?
No? Who are you?
Busy at the moment. I've got all sorts
Yes?
of errands to run.
Okay. It might be a little shameful that I'm in fact rich and want to pick pockets. Maybe just slightly shameful. She seems like a nice girl. I'll leave her be. And now to wait until later in the night. And we shall do a little breaking and entering at that time. This is Victoria Beachy's house. I know that she works during the day, but I don't know much more about her than that. And I don't know if she lives with anyone. It's often not worth my while to do that much research on a person before I rob their house, because in most cases I can just stick my head in. And get the lay of the land, and then decide whether this would be a good time for me to rob them. Well, someone is here. Hopefully someone who's asleep. Hmm. Now to remove any identifying markers on the property so that I will be able to sell it to anyone. It is afternoon, which is a perfectly good time for a person like this one to be waking up. Being a person of the night, as a general rule. Today I embark on my new life in the Bard's College.
Apples,
Fresh fish.
tomatoes.
Fresh fish.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
Not right now.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
I think I will.
I could help.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply. I'm a bard.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Okay, I'll do it.
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in.
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Why did Elisif forbid the festival?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
So what is the Poetic Edda again?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Good to meet a prospective bard.
Varmo told me you could tell me about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
So King Olaf's verse is the lost part of the Edda?
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned.
That's extreme.
At least that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
Okay.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
I imagine I will. I have heard about a very...
Being a bard isn't just about the music.
Explosion?
Morrowind explosion? I've heard that there's a very important artifact here somewhere. And for a change, I don't intend to steal it. I just want to see it. I think before I go and get the lost piece of the Edda, I'll go ahead and get my friend from the College of Winterhold to come with me.